If you ever wonder what just the absolute stupidest thing to do in Raid Shadow Legends is, I'm going to put it this way. I've done this, and it's probably the worst thing that you can ever do in Raid Shadow Legends, okay? If you do this, God have mercy on your soul. Your computer will crash. You'll get a virus. It's bad. Okay, it's really bad. And I'm sitting here struggling with ways to explain the sincerity and seriousness of this situation, you guys, because I do a lot of joking videos and satire. But this is not good. And unfortunately, I think I'm going to get a little emotional in this video. You know, when you go into Ice Golem 20 with your full legendary team and you're trying to beat it and you get to the second wave, and what ends up happening is you one-shot yourself off a bunch of dogs that have reflect damage. Everyone knows this feeling if you've done Ice Golem 20. You guys know this, right? You know, the dog's there, you're like, I'm going to beat this wave, and, you know, your Ray goes and one-shot someone, or, you know, your Skull Crown or your Kel or whatever, right? And suddenly your guy instantly dies, and you're like, wow, reflect damage seems pretty good. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you're about to see this right here. So watch, okay? You got these dudes, they do stuff, they're attacking people. And then one of these dogs here is, if he survives anyway, is going to do the thing where he yells and then everyone, you know, has the thing. So here we go, right? So here comes the dog. Come on, don't make me look bad, dog. What are you doing to me? What are you doing to me, dog? Come on, okay, yell. Here's the big yell right here. Real exciting. Real exciting. Big yell. There it is. Reflect damage, right? Your guy goes, attacks, pow, 18,000 damage. You know, 11,000 damage. See those big chunks of damage back, whatever, right? Your people die. Okay, so terrible example, but that's all I had to show you. That's the point of what I'm trying to show you, right? You reflect damage, does a ton of damage, 18,000, 30,000, whatever. You already know this, I don't have to show it to you. If you go to arena, now I want to show you something else, okay? What do you think I'm about to show you? So we have now seen, tell you what, let me dig this, let me dig deeper. Let me dig deeper for you. Okay, so let's go to orcs. Let's go to Terror Beast. Reflect damage. Where is it? This one. Reflect damage 30%. So the thing that was doing 11,000 from, you know, reflecting on row, those 30,000 reflecting on row, is a 30% reflection damage buff. Okay. Oh, that's cool, right? Okay, that's real cool. 30%. No, but that's a ton of damage, right? I mean, one shot in your AoE people, that's cool. So now, you want to see something else? Watch it. Let's go here. Check this out. Okay, now you're starting to realize what this video is about. Pow. Have you guys ever seen this man before? Look at his skill. War Chief. He's a legendary. Reflects 60% of the damage back to the attacker. And his defense is charisma 15. Wow, for each death. So more or less, that's double the Terror Beast, right? That seems insane. We just saw Rodos get hit for like, you know, 11,000, 18,000, whatever, right? Counterattack. This, wow, it's going to be double that. I mean, that's going to be like 30 that. That's going to be insane. So let's go see what happens, right? That's double the dog. I'm excited. I can't wait. This seems good. So let's go put him in. Probably don't even need a team because he's going to reflect so much damage, right? So let's see what happens. How? 236 damage back. What? Okay, 1,000 back to Lysandra. We did more back to Lysandra than we did the Rodos. What is happening here? Okay, so let's go back. Let's attack him. Oh, wow, we stole his buffs. Now he's going to... Oh, we did 1,000 plus 1,400 back to him. Awesome. Okay, real awesome. So now let's wait for a real big hit here. Can we get another big hit? Oh, 14,000. That's a huge hit. We did 8,000 back. That's game changing. Okay, 5,000 to 3,000. Are you guys starting to realize why this is not working? Okay, so the problem is, do you notice how I don't have a lot of health? And they're not hitting me very hard. Okay? So you would think, well, you need more health and you need to hit them harder. Okay, so let's think, how are we gonna get more health? How are we gonna hit them harder? Well, let's think about why this character is terribly designed. So if you go look at this character, and all of this is important. You have to understand the backstory of this character to get why I'm so frustrated with him, because I've been working on him for 2 days now trying to figure this out. So he's based upon defense, okay? He's based upon defense, and he does the provoke thing, right? So you probably want to give him a little bit of accuracy, so it's hard to give him both accuracy and resistance. They kind of conflict with each other, but you need it if you want to get the provoke, okay? So if you get the provoke, let's just say you get it, they're attacking you. And it's based upon defense, you think that's great, it's synergy. I'll build defense, I'll do more damage, they'll attack me, I'll receive less damage. Okay, great. So same deal here, steals, it's just, you know, the other move, only it steals this time. Now, The defensive, this is where the damage comes from him, right? And why he should be good, his passive. Okay, he does 60%. That's double reflect damage back. That should be nuts. But what ends up happening is if you build him defense, this is a horrible design. He's built around defense. So you're supposed to build him defense because you're provoking people in so you don't die instantly. If you build him defense, this reflect is based upon post-mitigation damage. What does that mean? Damage after defense is calculated with all the masteries and everything. So if Rey's going to do 50,000 damage, but instead she does like 1,500 to him because of all the defense, like I don't even have that good of, I mean, look at this. I got a resistance banner that's level 8 on him. This ring is mostly like, well, I mean, it's got some defense, but it's got attack and whatever, not fully level. The gear is bad, okay? And we got 4,600 defense. If we build him with good gear for arena with like 6,500 defense or something, he's going to receive no damage. And when he does receive damage, the reflection back is terrible. Okay, or he dies instantly because he's built upon defense. So what does that mean? Well, the only way this character would make any sense at all is if he had horrible base defense and really high like Mountain King level of HP, which then he would receive tons of damage because he has bad defense, but it would be made up for in the fact of his HP, and then he would be able to reflect that damage back with his passive. Instead, what happens is they build a reverse synergy of making you build defense on this character in order to receive less damage, and then your damage output's terrible. And you may argue, well, maybe that's a built-in nerf effect, so that way a tank doesn't also do tons of damage. And my argument to that is, why even give him the passive then? Like, I never understand this idea of building a character where it's like, I'm gonna make him do tons of crit damage, but then I'm gonna give him a passive that nerfs his crit damage so it's not overpowered. It's like, why even build the character around that? If you're gonna build the entire thing as he has this thorn shield where it's like, you know, a torn off of World of Warcraft and he's reflecting damage, if you're gonna build that, why not actually build the kit around that? This character doesn't make any sense. And you may say, okay, well, you've only shown us one example, but it doesn't matter where you go, okay? I mean, I can throw him into where he's strong here. I can, well, actually, that would make him hit weak. Let's throw him in where he's gonna get hit hard, okay? We could put him into something like Spider's Den or whatever, right? Where this is green. We can put him in here. Where is our boy? Filtered by affinity. I'm going to show you. It doesn't matter. He's not good literally anywhere because of this effect. He doesn't reflect any damage back if you build him defense. And if you build him HP, then he doesn't receive, I mean, he doesn't deal any damage with his other move. And you can't provoke because then you have all your HP in order to survive. Look at this. That's not useful at all. That doesn't do anything. And it's capped versus bosses. So you would think, okay, well, let me put it into clan boss or something too. Okay, so you're like, okay, well, you know, come on, DM, let's really try to make this character do something. Okay, well, I mean, if we go put him in clan boss, the clan boss damage is capped too, so there's no point. It's the same way where like Royal Guard damage is capped versus clan boss, so it's not good either. It's the same deal. So the reflect damage back is not good on him. It just doesn't do anything. I could build him with full HP, and I have done that in arena, but then what happens is he'll either 1, get completely one-shot, 2, do no damage on the basic, 3, refuse to provoke so they ignore him, or 4, on the AoEs, he still doesn't deal enough damage back to even kill the AoEers. So it's been... And if you're in a position where you're getting defense down plus weaken on him to get one shot anyway, then you've already lost the round because you're not resisting everything, or you're going second and still getting killed. This is the thing. It's in every situation I can possibly think of. War Chief is arguably completely useless. And I've tried masteries. I've tried gear. I mean, this is the what I tried after trying him with like my defense tanky gear that I would have on like Valkyrie. You know, I'm like, well, maybe we give him some more HP. You know, we get the Immortal set on there too. We get resistance. Maybe we can resist in arena. I got defense boots on. I'm trying even extra tanky. I mean, I've tried a lot of things on here too, and it doesn't work. Plus, the other fact is the reflect damage can't crit, so it's reflecting back. Like if they do 30,000 and you're reflecting back, you know, what is it, 16, 17,000 or whatever, right? Or actually it would be 18,000. My math's terrible here. Then that damage can't crit. So they can crit on you, you reflect it back, and you have no chance of like one-shotting the person back. Your reflection of damage will always be worse than the damage they're dealing. And for that reason too, your damage output's always less. I mean, you can see it right there. It's 60% of what theirs would be. So it doesn't really make any sense. Unfortunately, this character is a bad design and kind of gets me triggered, which you can tell from this video, because the point of this video is not even War Chief. The video title is "You're stupid if you build this character," or "I'm stupid for building this character," and it's true. But to be honest, there's more than that. If we go through this list of characters, there's a lot of characters in here. I mean, we could argue this guy, where, you know, recent characters even where they're just purely not good to the point of being completely unusable, or not good to the point of being a waste of resources. I mean, if you pull this character, War Chief, most people would rather have a Royal Guard. If you get to the point where you would rather have an epic than a legendary, even in Faction Wars, he's bad, guys. I mean, that's as bad as it gets. If you enjoyed today's video, please do subscribe, because I'm going to be doing a lot more videos like these where we talk about some of the worst legendaries and why they're bad. I own a lot of legendaries, and a lot of people who do videos on why all of the best legendaries are the best, but I don't see too many videos on why all the bad legendaries are bad. So that's the plan. Love you all. Thanks for subscribing, and I'll see you on the next video.